All right, welcome back to the Unofficial Pregame Show. I'm Hannah, that's Leanna. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas and New Year's. And the good news is, hockey is back.
Yes.
After a very long break.
Bittersweet though, because I'm like, it was kind of nice to have your weekends open, but on the other hand, it was sad because you're like, there's no hockey.
There's nothing to do on the weekends.
Yeah.
So we just played Phasmophobia all weekend.
All weekend.
We did like the holidays in the middle of the week, Phasmophobia on the weekends.
Yep.
And that was our entire break.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. I hope everybody was safe in all the wind craziness that happened there. We lost a couple of trees, but no damage. Just
the rink
trees.
lost power.
Oh yeah, the rink lost power. That was a little sketchy there because we were afraid the ice was going to melt, but it didn't. Crisis was averted. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of the utility people that, oh my gosh, come out
had to
in
turn
droves.
on all of Helena.
Oh my, yes. I know how hard they work. It's crazy. But we're back, and we're going to talk about Showcase.
Yeah.
So I have some notes here on my phone. Let's run through. So we're playing the Quake tonight. So we're going to run through our Showcase and the Quake Showcase scores really quickly, just to kind of get a feel for what our last few games have been, and then we're going to kind of roll into talking about what tonight's game might look like. So at the Showcase, the Bighorns, first we lost to the Minnesota Moose 2-3, which was a fabulous game. If you remember, if you watch the show, which I hope you do, we were really interested to watch the Minnesota Moose game, and it did not disappoint.
No, it didn't.
It was pretty intense, 2-3. Then we got walloped by the West Bend Power, 1-7. Which you made a comment earlier that the West Bend Power is like unstoppable right now. So
they are.
If I had to pick, like the ultimate nemesis in NA3 right now, it would be West Bend Power.
And they have been our nemesis for plenty of years.
Yes,
they are always at the Fraser. They're always a thorn in our side. So I mean, I was hoping for a different outcome, but I'm not surprised it was them.
Yeah, I guess if we had to lose to somebody. Yeah. And then we closed out our Showcase with a win against the St. Louis Junior Blues 4-3.
And that was their only loss.
So you're welcome for that.
Yes.
And then the Quake, they beat the Atlanta Capitals 6-0, which, okay, I have a little news on that. We're going to get into that here in just a second. And then they beat the Rougarou 6-1, and then they lost to the Nordiques 2-1.
Yeah, but it was a shootout. No, it was a overtime loss.
It was an overtime loss.
It was an overtime loss. So they almost won all three of their games. I mean, granted,
as
they played the
as the Quake's second biggest fans, I thought it was great to see them be so successful.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for them, like the Frontier as a whole didn't do very well at the Showcase. Each one of us won only 1 out of the 3 games, except for the Quake. They won 2 and almost won the 3rd. Yeah. So, way to represent Quake.
Yeah, we went 9 wins, 15 losses in the Frontier. And for comparison, Central with West where West Bend Power is, went 16 wins, 2 losses. So
don't like that. No.
Yeah, not a fan of that. The other thing I wanted to note was the Sabres beat the New Hampshire Mountain Kings. And that's relevant because
the Drillers lost to the New Hampshire Junior Mountain Kings prior
to represent Frontier Sabres.
Yeah, but then the Sabres beat them. So I was like, sweet. And the Sabres almost beat the Alexandria Blizzard. They won that. The Blizzard won that one in a shootout. So still, like the Sabres, I am surprised to see them playing teams that were first and second and third in their divisions. But as the Frontier, we have 8 different teams. Everybody else has 6. So some of our teams had to, play up and down. So the Sabres played some super hard teams, and they were able to pull it off. So good job, guys.
Way to go. Love to see that. So then about the Quake and the Capitals. So
she loves this.
I was just so tickled when I found this out. So I've been creeping on the ad drop list for the NA3. So the Quake, there's been a lot of movement in December. The Bighorns, we dropped Neeser, and Maddox Hale is back. Those are the only ad drops that were relevant on ours. So the Quake, though, they have a bunch of people dropped. I think they're just scratched. I don't think they're actually dropped from the team, but people like Grady Berry. Brady Hipsag is on drop right now. Jordan Murray, a forward, transferred to Great Falls. Atlee Purdue, a defenseman, transferred to the Norwich Sea Captains. And here's the spicy part. Gavin Norton, their goalie. And I remember Norton. He's played on the ice here before.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been a minute, so I don't remember exactly how that game went. Well, I mean, I know how that game went. I don't remember how his performance was. He transferred to the Atlanta Capitals on the 2nd of December, and then the Quake shut out the Atlanta Capitals 6-0 in the showcase with Norton on the ice the entire game.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of beautiful. Like,
It is.
I kind of love that for them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it for Norton, but I kind of like it for them.
I know,
Anyways.
yeah.
And that's why I always use McAfee on my computer, because Norton
Yeah.
can cut it.
Did not cut
That is
it at
such a
all.
nerd joke.
That is
Okay,
a nerd joke.
if you got that joke, you have to follow us and like this video. So-
Yeah. And
I'm just saying.
You're a nerd also.
And you're also a nerd and probably a millennial.
Yeah.
Who used to have a family PC.
True that. True that. All right, so that's the showcase.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have our roster. We didn't get the Quakes roster. We probably could have, but we just didn't. So that's on us. But we have our roster and the starters for tonight. She will go over that.
Okay, so our starters are Chapman, Eaker, and Berg as forwards. Our defensemen are Mason, Smith, Caden, the Brick Wall, Feinstein.
Feinstein the forward.
Feinstein the forward. We're going to give him such a hard time about that.
Yeah.
Forever and ever.
Well, it
Amen.
just sticks. It
And
flows.
Appleman,
Oh, yeah.
the
My-
indelible.
My game
Indefatigable.
worn Appleman jersey, which is huge, but I
Huge.
love it. Goalie jerseys just, they fit
They
different.
make us happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then everyone else on the ice for forwards is Lincoln Kearney, sorry. I know, I bet everybody here does that. It's Kearney, not Kearney. Cade Perea, Braden Davis, Ty Shell, Cal Kellenberg, Cameron Kimmerly, Fisher Nicolette, Jeffrey Hirschberger, Clint Isaacson, and Casey Barito as forwards. And our defense, aside from Mason, Smith, and Caden Feinstein, are Joe Viox, Mason, Blair. Maddox Hale is back on the ice. So you remember he is back from an injury from quite a while ago. And Warren Reeser, and Blake is our backup goalie.
I'm
So,
excited.
I'm excited to see it. I'm curious to see how Hale does on the ice tonight, because I know that he had quite a
Yeah, he was
recovery.
out for a very long time.
He was
so
out for a long
we'll
time.
See.
So
But it'll be nice
I'm
to have him back.
guessing we're going to ease him in. So I just want to see him out on
Yeah.
the ice and doing something, but not too much.
Yeah.
Please don't get yourself
Re-hurt
back
yourself
out. Yeah.
with the Quake. It's not worth it.
And then, so Eaker is our top scorer with 32 points.
Nice.
Feinstein, the forward, is right behind him with 28. He really is pretending to be a forward, isn't he? And Berg with 24 is in third. And then our Appleman, it cut off his...
Oh, it cut off his thing. Sorry.
Yeah, Appleman is like an 8-9 right now, but last season he was a 9-4,
Yeah.
so we're kind of curious to see how those stats shake out.
Yeah, for sure. So, as far as the Quake goes, their top scorer is Max Goulden, and he has 23 points. Then it goes Logan Nichols with 17 points, and then Sam Golden with 8 points. So
brothers.
brothers,
Cousins,
whatever.
brothers,
I'm
twins?
looking at
Are they
pictures.
twins?
No, not at all.
No, they're not twins.
I don't know if there's any relation. They don't look anything alike. Okay. But these
It's
are
like-
also black and white pictures that are like this big.
It's like
so.
Cody, Wyoming, like how many Gouldens? I don't
True.
know.
All
I
right.
don't
Well,
know.
they're related somehow. And then with their goalies, we don't know who's going to be on the ice, but we have, I can't pronounce any of these. Nicholas Yulyava. I don't know.
Olanov?
Yolnov. Chase Ebeyer and Hayden Laforet. And they have about
Olanov
the
is their
same.
top, what, at a 9-0?
Yeah, 9-0. Is that Yul? I can't say
Well,
it.
they don't have Norton anymore.
Yeah, so it's Ulyanov. Yulnov? I don't know. Anyway, so our stats, our shooters, we have a lot more points. So we'll see how this goes. I think this is the third game we're going to be playing against the Quake this year. We played in Cody, Wyoming last time, and I don't know if they've been here this year. Anyways.
No, they haven't been here this year.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. So this will be the first. So we do hope, that they don't win, but we do hope that they
Play good.
play good.
Play well.
I mean, we've always...
Have fun.
We love the Quake. I think they're a great team and a great example for everybody.
I agree. And it reminds me that we were going to talk about on our podcast, unofficialbighorns.com, we got to interview an NHL player, former NHL player,
Yeah.
Sean Podine. dude, fantastic guy. He was really cool.
Yeah.
And we really enjoyed our time with him. So it is up on our Spotify. So definitely go check that out. Watch our interview with him. But one of the things that he said, because one of the questions we asked, which was actually a question from her son, who's in 10U, was if you had the whole Little Bighorns team in the room with you, what wisdom would you share? And the biggest thing he said, and he said it might sound trite, but just have fun.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Quake, and we've always said that we have a really positive view of the Quake because they kind of seem to embody that part of hockey is like they really just love to play the sport.
And they play hard no matter what.
And they always seem like really respectful, like Butte and the Wild and stuff. We'll get some like spicy moments from them. They turn their backs on our guys when they skate out and all that stuff. But I haven't seen the Quake do that. So I'm hoping that they'll stay classy and
it'll be a good game.
Fun.
It will be a good game. I'm excited. I like the Quake. I like the Quake.
I do. We're their second biggest fans.
Yeah, absolutely. And they are still not in the last place.
Not even close, actually.
Butte has it going strong.
I should update my board. Yeah. You read that. I'll update
I'm going to read
the board.
it. All right, so after the showcase, the Frontier Division, the Sheridan Hawks are still in first place. They have played 31 games, though, which is quite a bit more than everybody else. Great Falls Americans are in second. And we are in third. So
no changes from the last time.
No, not at all. So then Bozeman is fourth. Sabres are fifth. Gillette is sixth. The Quake is seventh. And Butte Irish is eighth.
Here, why don't I just do this? There. That's better.
Oddly enough, though, the Butte Irish and the Americans decided to play a game on New Year's Eve.
Oh.
Kind of odd.
That would be fun, actually.
To
have a hockey game on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I would have gone to that.
So just to go on that, the Americans beat Butte 6-0. Happy New Year,
and
everybody.
Whose rink were they playing in? Do you know?
Americans, I think.
Okay.
I don't know offhand, but so everything's still pretty much the same. The Hawks have 22 wins. Great Falls has 18 wins. We have 17. So we're still like right there, but they've played 2 and 3 more games than us. So I'm not worried about it. There is a big gap in between us and Bozeman. Bozeman's played 1 more game than us, but they are 3 wins behind. Anyways, and it kind of just
looking good for
it goes down from there. So first in the Central Division is West Bend Power. First in the East Division is New Hampshire Junior Mountain Kings. I would not like to say that all the time.
Can you imagine? Let's go New Hampshire Junior Mountain Kings. It's like instead of let's go Bighorns.
Yeah, I like ours way better. South Division, the Austin Ice Bats, but they've played 37 games. That's 10 more than anybody else. I know. The Southeast Division, the Louisiana Drillers, but they've played 26 games, and the Roadrunners have played 34.
They also walloped the Roadrunners recently.
Oh, yeah,
I
they
saw
do.
it was like 11-1 or something.
Yeah.
It was insane.
West Division, Minnesota Moose.
Yeah.
So, I mean, nothing's really shaken up as far as that goes.
Here, I've got this.
Oh, you got that. Okay, so this is national.
National. Okay, so you know how we've been griping on the Southeast because the Drillers and the Roadrunners have been like leading nationally, and their guy went to the Hall of Fame, which should have been put in there with an asterisk behind it because they're just playing a bunch of newbie teams. They're not in first anymore. West Bend Power is now in first with 29 games played, 25 wins, an overtime loss and a shootout loss. So that's pretty insane. Like, talk about unstoppable.
Well, yeah.
They're having a great season. Then the Drillers are in second with 26 games played and 25 wins.
25 wins, but they have 1 overtime loss.
But
they have no actual losses. Which
I mean, that's brutal. And then the Roadrunners with 34 games played. So 8 games more than the Drillers and 5 more than the Power, but only 25 wins for them and 9 losses.
Yeah.
So as many wins as the Drillers, just with that extra pile of losses there. And then so that's the top 3, and we are currently number 12 behind the New Hampshire Junior Mountain Kings, which is a lot of syllables to say.
Yeah. And the Hawks have a 6th place.
And the Hawks are in 6th place, that's right, because they're first in our division. So
yeah.
So that's how it's looking nationally, which... I mean, It's interesting to see West Bend Power at the very top there.
Yeah, they usually are somewhere around there, though. It's kind of annoying, but it is. I remember Butte last year. Brow, remember Andrew Brow or Bro?
Oh, of course I remember.
Yeah,
Brow.
he got traded to West Bend Power right before
that's right.
the Fraser Cup, and we ended up playing. We lost to them during the Fraser last year, but Bro was in. Yeah, he was playing. So it's always just. I mean, I like seeing Frontier guys doing well. I do. It's just not those ones. Yeah. Anything that comes from Butte, I struggle. Anyways.
I do too. Oh, and I was going to say too, we, if I can reference our podcast with Sean Podine again. Pody? No, Podes.
Yeah, they call
his
him
nickname was Podes. So we brought up the Southeast Division and explained the situation to him to get his take. And this is just like how positive of a guy he was. Mm-hmm. He said that the way he's looking at it, based on what we explained to him, that it's basically that the league is trying to grow and these are growing pains. And I thought that was a rather graceful way to look at that. So I know
we're ready to just like burn everybody at the stake. And he was just thinking that it was like this wonderful thing. And I'm like, but
yeah.
No.
And I can kind of see that, but at the same time,
I feel like
it's frustrating to see, like, be, having the growing pains at the moment and being, kind of thwarted by it. And only those two teams, the Drillers and the Roadrunners, are benefiting from it. So it feels really imbalanced right now. But I really appreciated his positive and graceful take on it. So I thought I would throw that in there just because I know that we're really negative on the Southeast and the Drillers and the Roadrunners specifically quite a bit.
They deserve it.
But you should go watch our podcast because...
He's great.
It was a great conversation, and I really liked his take on pretty much everything we talked about. He had, I just got a ton of experience.
Oh, yeah.
In hockey, just in general, and so we asked him a ton of questions. And
I know. We had to delete like an hour of our interview
because
it went too long.
It was like almost 2 hours long.
We talk a lot.
Talked about his dog, his kids.
Oh yeah. We talked about everything.
The Legion of Doom.
Oh yeah. It was great. It was great. Great. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So tonight. In the Frontier Division, we are playing the Yellowstone Quake, the Wild playing the Sabres, the Hawks are playing the Ice Dogs. And like I said, Great Falls and Butte aren't playing tonight, but they played when no one else played on
a random Wednesday.
On a random Wednesday.
Okie dokie.
So I know that Gillette and the Sabres are kind of fighting for their spot. I mean, it's not really a spot worth fighting for. But, whatever. So it will be a great night. It'll be interesting to see what happens. And then tomorrow we will host the Quake again.
Yep. It's a doubleheader this weekend.
Yeah.
With them.
Good.
Here, and we always like to have them on our turf.
Yeah.
They're good dudes. All right. And with that, so tomorrow we'll be back here again at 5:45 on SteeTV YouTube. So make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell. You guys know how that works. Do all those things.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, comment, yada, yada. And tomorrow, I think we'll talk more about like what's coming up.
Yeah.
Whereas today we talked about what has happened. So, because these double home games are a little hard to come up with a full show to talk about. But I think if we talk about what's coming up for the Bighorns and all that stuff, it'll be good. So.
And we'll try to get the Quake roster tomorrow.
Yep, and make sure you're following SteeTV on YouTube. Go find us on officialbighorns.com. Follow us on Spotify. Please give us a 5-star review on Spotify. We're trying to up our ratings so people can find us.
Yeah.
And
we think a couple of Butte people gave us bad ratings.
Probably when we were
deservedly so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That means we need a bunch of Bighorns to come in and give us a 5-star rating.
Right.
So just to balance out the universe a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, do us a solid. Anyways, and if you have youth playing hockey at Steed Arena,
not the house league.
Not the house league. We stream all of it on Steed TV as well. So spread the word. Watch on Steed TV. You can watch your kiddos play hockey. You can have folks from out of state, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, all of the above. Watch youth hockey on Steed TV on YouTube, right here on this channel. And then
there's also another college game coming up in February, right? The
Montana Cup.
Montana Cup.
This month, actually.
I almost said the President's Cup. Whatever.
Yeah, it's this month. It's on it's on the steedarena.com website.
Is it? I thought we were corrected. It was
and
February.
They changed where they're selling tickets too. So it's 406tix.com.
Okay.
You can get tickets for the Montana Cup. But college hockey, I've heard, is really
We might have to
watch.
hit it up. So, yeah, definitely come to all the things. And we will be back here 5:45 tomorrow after this game tonight. Yeah. And remember, horns are always up.